Welcome back, Stoic Mindset. Right now, you're staring at the ceiling again, aren't you? Your mind feels like a battlefield. Thoughts clashing, exploding, pulling your focus in 100 directions. Distractions whisper. Doubt lingers. Procrastination and regret swirl like a storm cloud, thick enough to choke your momentum. You told yourself you'd change, that tomorrow you'd begin. But let's set the record straight. Tomorrow is a lie. It's the enemy in disguise, a soft, seductive illusion that traps you in a loop of delay. Tomorrow is always just out of reach, a phantom, and you know it. You've felt it slipping away time and time again. You're tired of waking up to the same patterns, tired of breaking promises to yourself, tired of chasing the ghost of, "I'll start later." You don't need more guilt, you need truth. Because that pressure building inside you, it's not frustration, it's potential, suffocating under the weight of hesitation. You're not broken, you're just buried. And it's time to dig yourself out. Not with comfort, not with ease, but with something far more powerful: radical change. Real change isn't soft. It doesn't tiptoe. It's violent. It's disruptive. It demands sacrifice. It forces you to confront the parts of yourself you've been hiding from. This is where Stoicism steps in, not as a gentle guide, but as a firebrand. Stoicism doesn't coddle you. It confronts you. It demands your strength, not your excuses. It's not about feeling better. It's about being better, regardless of how you feel. Marcus Aurelius, an emperor who ruled over millions, said it clearly. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. That means you're not a victim, not of circumstance, not of your past. You're a product of your thinking. And if your thoughts remain weak, so will your life. Mental discipline is the foundation. Without it, everything collapses. You can't master your actions if you haven't mastered your mind. This isn't about perfection. This isn't motivation. This is about the one thing that changes everything: discipline. Not the discipline that feels good, the kind that burns, the kind that breaks you before it rebuilds you, the kind that refuses to wait for the right time. It acts now. It rises when you don't feel like it. It shows up when comfort begs you to hide. This message is for the ones who are done settling, done shrinking, done waiting for the world to change. If you know there's something inside you, something powerful, but it's been buried under years of delay and denial, then this is your moment, not for motivation, but for transformation. Let this be the line you never cross back over. Comment below. I am no longer a slave to my excuses. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe, because we're just getting started. We're about to dismantle every limit that's held you back. 1. Control your first hour. The first hour of your day isn't just a routine, it's your declaration of war. When you wake up and reach for your phone, you're not checking messages. You're surrendering. You're letting the world dictate your mindset before you've even claimed your breath. The snooze button? That's retreat. That's you choosing comfort over conquest. Your first hour defines you. It determines whether you move through the day as a warrior or a puppet of distraction. Discipline isn't born when the world starts watching. It's forged in silence. It's cultivated in those unseen moments. When no one applauds you, no one notices, but you still show up. Marcus Aurelius didn't expect a peaceful world. He anticipated hardship, betrayal, greed, struggle. And still, he showed up, with strength, with resolve. That's what Stoic discipline is. Not the absence of chaos, but the ability to walk through it with calm, steady fire. Own it. Step into it. Your first hour is sacred. But let's be clear, it's not for the weak. Guard it like your life depends on it, because it does. This isn't a soft morning ritual. This is war. It's you versus every instinct trying to seduce you back into numbness, back into distraction, back into the graveyard of wasted potential. Begin with breath, begin with stillness, and most importantly, begin with truth. You weren't born to chase comfort. You were built to conquer it. You were built to break your cravings, to rise above impulse, to command your fate. If you can master that first hour, you own the rest of your day. If you own your morning, you own your mind. And when your mind is yours, nothing else can enslave you. Not your job, not your peers, not even the chaos of life itself. No phone, no noise, only discipline, only intention. This is your proving ground, not to impress others, but to keep your promise to yourself. Light a candle, not a screen. Stretch your body, don't scroll. Feed your soul with purpose, not passivity. Read something that sharpens you. Write something that centers you. You have a choice. Every morning, will you take the first hour, or will it take you? Comment below. I command the first hour of my life. Stake your claim. The moment you dominate that hour, the rest of the day bows to you. The battle is already won. 2. Kill the voice that craves comfort. There's a voice in your head. You know the one. It's okay to sleep in. You've earned a break. Just relax. Take it easy today. That voice is not your friend. It is a parasite, feeding off your hesitation, your fear, your comfort. It whispers lies in a sweet tone, but its goal is destruction. It wants you passive. It wants you soft. It wants you to stay the same. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And that voice, it's your jailer, your chains. It tells you you've worked hard enough, not because it cares, but because it fears what will happen if you keep going. It fears your transformation, because if you rise, it dies. When that voice speaks, silence it with action. When it says rest, you push. When it whispers tomorrow, you roar back now. Picture that voice as a shadow, creeping through your mind, clinging to your weaknesses. It will drag you into the pit of comfort and close the lid behind you. But every time you choose discomfort, every time you show up anyway, it loses power. Master yourself. Destroy the parasite. You're not a puppet. You're the commander. And every time you choose the harder path, you take the power back. Today, you take it all. 3. Embrace the pain of growth. No one wakes up hoping for pain. But here's the truth. Growth doesn't happen without it. Discipline is the gate. Pain is the key. And most people will spend their entire lives avoiding both. You can't grow stronger without struggle. You can't sharpen your edge by staying soft. Muscle doesn't grow without tearing, and neither will you. Seneca said, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity." Why? Because he never evolves. He stays stagnant, untested, weak. Avoiding adversity is a silent death. One decision at a time. You've been avoiding the burn, but the fire you fear is the very thing that will forge you. Every ache, every grind, every moment of discomfort is a signal, a doorway to your next level. So stop hiding from the furnace. Stop retreating into safety. Step into the fire. Walk through it willingly, and come out unrecognizable. Pain is not your enemy. It's the chisel. And you are the stone being carved into something relentless. 4th, let go of the need for approval. You've been waiting for someone to validate your efforts, to say, "You're doing great, you're on the right track." Stop waiting. No one is coming. Not your friends, not your family, not the crowd. They're too consumed by their own lives. And that's not their failure. It's your expectation. You've been conditioned to crave attention. Scrolling, posting, hoping, wishing someone would just see you. But here's the hard truth. The Stoic path isn't about applause. It's about walking forward, alone if necessary. It demands inner authority. It demands self-approval, not borrowed confidence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." He wasn't being dramatic. He was reminding you, life is short. You don't have time to beg for praise. You don't have time to water down your power for the sake of being liked. You want to be seen, see yourself. You want to be respected. Live in a way that makes respect inevitable. The power you're looking for. It isn't out there. It's buried under your dependence on validation. Dig it up, unleash it, walk with it. And when you do, you won't need the world to approve of you, because you'll be too busy building a life that doesn't need permission. You've been waiting for applause, waiting for someone to notice, to say well done every time you move forward. But freedom begins the moment you stop looking for approval. Success is not a performance, it's a decision. And that decision belongs to you. This path, it's yours. No one else can walk it for you. No one else will ever fully understand the fire burning in your chest. They weren't given your vision. They won't feel your hunger. And they're not supposed to. Once you stop chasing their approval, you wake up. You become your own authority. You stop asking, "Is this good enough?" And you start declaring, "This is who I am." You are the only judge of your worth. You are the only one who can claim your power. And once you realize that, you'll never need permission again. 5. Embrace the stillness of the mind. The noise is everywhere. Outside, inside, your phone, your thoughts, your routines. It's not just distracting, it's drowning you. You've become addicted to stimulation, to motion, to noise, to anything that keeps you from being alone with yourself. But clarity, real clarity, doesn't come from movement. It comes from stillness. Without stillness, there is no discipline. Without silence, your thoughts can't breathe. Without space, your soul suffocates. Right now, your mind is a battlefield. Every notification, every scroll, every second lost in consumption, it's draining your power. It's turning you into a shell of who you're meant to be. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." But the world wants to give you more cravings, not less. It wants to sell you distraction, to keep you numb, to keep you dependent. Every moment you spend consuming meaningless content is a moment stolen from your potential. But what if you didn't need to consume anymore? What if you didn't need the noise? What if you could sit in silence and hear your own soul speak? That's where your power is. Not in the chaos, in the quiet, in the brutal, honest stillness, where the truth can finally be heard. The world will scream for your attention. But when you choose silence, you choose strength. You find the blade beneath the noise. You become the thunder in the quiet. You don't wait for peace. You forge it, meditate, sit in the fire of your own silence, not for escape, but for war. Because when you can master stillness, you can master everything. 6. Embrace your responsibility. Here's the truth. You are exactly where you are because of the choices you've made. It's brutal, but it's liberating. It's easy to blame, to point the finger, to say life is unfair, that your circumstances are holding you back. But blame is the language of weakness. Responsibility is the first breath of power. Seneca said, "It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Think about that. Every hour wasted in excuses. Every day spent waiting for something to change. That's your life bleeding out. You want change? You want freedom? Then stop waiting. Stop hoping. Own everything. The world owes you nothing. Not an opportunity. Not a handout. Not a moment of fairness. And that's exactly why you are free. Because if no one is coming to save you, you don't have to wait anymore. You can rise. Now, responsibility is not a burden. It's a weapon. It means your past doesn't define you. Your actions do. It means your failures don't own you. You own them, and you build from there. 7. Master the art of consistency. Inconsistency is not just a weakness. It's a silent destroyer. It creeps in quietly. It tells you, it's okay to skip today. Tomorrow will be better. And then tomorrow becomes the next excuse. How many times have you started with fire, with intensity, only to watch it fade, left with nothing but regret and broken promises to yourself? You've told yourself, this time it's different. But it wasn't. Motivation gave you a head start. Then it vanished, just like it always does. Here's the truth. Motivation is a liar. It's inconsistent, unreliable, a short-term high that disappears the moment things get hard. But consistency? Consistency is the savage force that separates the strong from the weak. It shows up when you don't want to. It demands action, day in, day out. No applause, no spotlight, no cheering crowd, just you. Grinding, pushing, building. Every small action compounds. Every choice echoes through your future. As Marcus Aurelius said, what we do in life echoes in eternity. He understood it. Every decision mattered. Every moment counted. And that same truth applies to you. If you commit to the smallest consistent actions today, you will look up in months and see a legacy built brick by brick. It lives in showing up, over and over, without fail. There will be days you want to quit, days you'll feel broken. But those are the moments that define you, that test your character, that forge your power. Will you show up anyway? Will you be stronger than your comfort? Will you choose discipline when everything inside you screams, take the easy way out? This is the test. And you will pass it, not by being perfect, but by being relentless. Consistency isn't sexy, it's not glamorous, but it builds the life you want, the legacy you crave, the strength that nothing can shake. Master consistency, and you will master your future. Nothing will stand in your way. 8. Confront the fear of failure. Fear. It isn't just an emotion. It's a monster. It hides in the corners of your mind, whispering lies. It tells you, what if you fail? What if you lose everything? What if you're not enough? It paralyzes you before you even start. It feeds on hesitation, grows in silence, and becomes a prison you carry in your chest. But here's the truth. Failure is not your enemy. It's your gateway. The thing you fear most, that's where your growth lives. That's where your power hides. Fear is an illusion, a shadow. It has no substance until you give it yours. It's a lie that wants to keep you average. It wants you small, safe, forgettable. But you weren't born for safety. You were born for war, for growth, for greatness. So stop running. Turn around, face it. Look that fear dead in the eye and say, I'm not afraid to fall. I'm afraid of standing still. Failure is the only path to mastery, the only way to build courage, to build wisdom, to build the kind of power that cannot be shaken. You will fall. You will bleed. But every time you rise, you become something more, something stronger. The ones who win aren't fearless. They've just stopped letting fear lead. So ask yourself, what are you still afraid of? And more importantly, what would your life look like if you stopped letting that fear decide for you? You know the answer. Now act. Marcus Aurelius wasn't just some philosopher scribbling in a dusty old scroll. His words were war cries. He understood something primal. What stands in the way becomes the way. That thing in front of you, the obstacle, it's not your enemy, it's your weapon. The very resistance you're feeling, that's the launch pad. He said it best. The impediment to action advances action. That fear, that dread, it's not a stop sign, it's a starting line. You don't run from it. You walk straight into it. And when you do, you tear it apart. Failure isn't your death sentence. It's your awakening. It's the scalpel that cuts away your weakness and reveals your strength. It's the jolt that rips you out of mediocrity. It's a gift, one most people are too afraid to open. But when you finally stop running, when you stop flinching at the fire, you ignite. The successful don't fear failure. They breathe it in. They let it burn, let it blister, then use that fire to fuel a forward charge so fierce the world can't help but notice. They don't crumble in chaos. They command it. They don't avoid pain. They mold it into power. That's the truth most won't tell you. Failure isn't the end. It's the beginning. It's not the enemy. It's the forge. And when you stop fearing failure, the whole world shifts. You stop hesitating. You stop questioning. You start building. Not perfectly, but powerfully. Not safely, but relentlessly. So stop hiding from the storm. Become it. Because the second you stop worrying about what might go wrong is the second you start building what could go right. The second you stop holding back is the second your life becomes a bold, unpredictable masterpiece. You've just heard the 8 principles. But don't get it twisted. Hearing them means nothing. Understanding them means nothing. Living them, that's everything. This isn't a casual tip. It's not a motivational moment. It's a call to arms. The tools, you already have them. The power, it's already inside you. But until you claim it, until you act, it's worthless. This isn't a game. This is your life, and it's demanding you rise. To stop shrinking, to stop existing in the shadows, to step into the blinding light of who you were born to be. You weren't built for average. You weren't made for comfort. You were born to be legendary. And if you're not fighting for that, you're dying without ever truly living. So don't just watch this. Live it. Embody it. Become it. This isn't a maybe tomorrow message. This is now or never. So if this hits, if the fire's rising in your chest, drop a comment below. I am the architect of my destiny. Share this with someone who's done playing small, someone ready to rise. Subscribe, because your journey to unstoppable discipline starts right now. The clock is ticking, the world is waiting, and the only thing standing between you and legendary greatness is one word: action. It's time. Step into it.